All right, and welcome. I am Michael. My pronouns are he, him, and I will be running the Far Roofs tonight. If we want to go through and have everybody introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Steve. I am the Dragon X everywhere. I am he, him. I play Papa Fred, who is also he, him. He's an old timer that's poisoned by some mysterious being and slowly discovering what that means for him.
Am I next?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Sarah. She, her. I'll be playing Pebble, also she, her, who is the fated hero and is not long for this world. Probably.
Hey, I'm Kay, they, them. I'm playing Zach, he, they, and I am the rogue, and we're learning about kind of taking people's life forces.
Hello, I'm Isha, she, her, and Isha is just kind of a big failure, who maybe took something that didn't belong to her. But also, if you find something in the woods, finders keepers.
Fair.
All right. So one of the things that we'll have all of you kind of look at this in a moment. If you want to look at your muddles for your individual character, one of the things that we do over the course of the game, as they gain Scrabble tiles and playing cards, they have to solve these muddles, which are questions, which are either their personal stories or that go into like the kind of more overall quest. Right now, the muddle that you can all contribute to is where you must go to learn the way to the farthest roofs, where Hedge the Fang dwells. So that's one where at some point you will put stuff together to tell me that. I mean, maybe that'll be like an end of the session thing. And then for each of you, if you want to do me a favor, if we can just go down again and have you read what your um, read what your uh, the muddles for your individual character are, the questions you have.
Okay. Same order as always, or
Mm.
spice it up?
All right. Papa Fred's muddles are: what is Typhon's poison doing to me, which we determined was purging, and it is slowly removing his memories. Uh, what is Typhon's poison giving me has not been answered yet. The political turmoil going on in the normal world that might affect your city and your normal life. The story of your last journey before retirement.
Ooh. Retirement is in air quotes, right? Because
No, it's retirement.
no, but I mean for Papa Fred, your retirement.
Retirement.
Mine are becoming okay with your shortened existence, finding a worthy goal for your finite life. What does it mean to be a hero, which we determined was idiot. So basically, like doing foolish things to get what you need, and then exploring the wonders of the roofs.
Mine are, why are you like this? Who was it that you hurt that this journey is required? What's the ethical use case for my powers? What am I meant to do with them? And let's forge rivalry.
Hell yeah. Isha's are what is magic to me, which I believe we figured out was the power of death. What can
Mhm.
keep me grounded? What is the price I must pay for the Cinnamoni, and how is it to be paid? And how do I fully awaken the power inside of me?
All right, I think that's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so some things to keep in mind. We'll be dealing some of the after effects of what happened last time. At some point, you're going to find out more about where you need to go to sort of confront Hedge the Fang for him coming back. But I would also start to look for like ways to drive towards your at least one or two of your muddles you've got kind of hard. Like you want to like if you've got some stuff that you think you can already spell some things with it, you want to go ahead and do that. We also want to get um, uh, throwing out the various uh, tiles. Sort of as scenes are going on, feel free to. It should usually be like a 3-to-1 is what they suggest as far as tiles to cards. but you want to go ahead and feel free if someone's doing something cool or interesting in a scene that gives you an emotional reaction, just go ahead and pull one out and drop it underneath theirs. I pulled a bunch in the middle for later on when we will just sort of decide a little bit about a certain place you'll probably have to go before you end up going to wherever it is that you're going. And yeah, so Kay, what kind of a person do you think might make a good rival for Zach?
I feel like at this point, his main rival is just Hedge the Fang because he keeps coming after him and his friends. But like in general, anyone who's like just kind of bullying people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, we've already had at least one person already put there, and your character, just to remind myself as well, because you've got certain things you can do with your rival, I believe.
I don't know.
Or you may not have those powers as of yet.
I don't think I have those powers yet.
Yeah, remember, anytime you declare a rival, that's one of the things. Oh, if everyone also want to take a look at your major goals real quick, that'll be down around line 84 or so. Those are the specific things that get you both a card and a tile. As well as keep in mind, your adventure journals are things that we can fill in as we go. If there's any moment where you're like, this is something important to the character, you can do that instead of doing another type of roll. All right, so it's been a couple weeks. We had a bunch of stuff get in the way. Do you remember what had happened last time?
Vaguely.
We fought Zach took the soul,
stolen.
had his backpack stolen, and then I ran after the people that took it to get it back. And then there was a kerfuffle, and Zach took the soul of the guy that took it.
That's fair. And then while that was happening, didn't we get attacked by a large bird? Or not a large bird, some other the whole town got attacked by something, and we got up in the thick of it.
Mm-hmm.
Artyom started his 3-day death.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot he died.
Yeah, it was Hedge the Fang had attacked the town. However, some things happened during that. If you want to look at your, you're not quite remembering. If you want to look at your adventure journal, some of you made some notes about that.
Yep, I remember Zach managed to get a piece of my soul out of Hedge the Fang and give it back to me, and then I turned into a big bird.
We discovered everyone has magic powers.
Yeah, but at this point, yeah, everyone has used some of their abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I know Papa Fred had that weird flashback while giving kids candy that was horrifying to describe.
Yeah.
Remind me about that. That was you, the Santa Claus.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He didn't realize that he wasn't at the community center playing Santa Claus, and like that was bleeding into this like his mind. So he thought he was giving the kids candy as Santa Claus, but instead he was just being poisoned and having a delirium.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the Zach, as you had pulled out, like as you actually went and were able to pull out Isha's kind of soul again, the part that had been stolen by Hedge, and in that moment when like you only ever see like the gigantic skeletal piece of Hedge when it's in movement, as the head kind of roared up and made this like scream that went through as it sort of faded out, the sound still going. The other cats that were there like turned and just started running, like finding any window, any place that they could get out. And very shortly, the four of you are left in this guild hall, which has had the roof pretty badly damaged. It's quiet. You hear like the moans of the wounded, You see some that are. There's a still that comes with death that you see in some of the humans that are there, as well as some of the fortitude rats. They did not get away unscathed.
Hmm.
It seems like something the town should be like used to dealing with or something.
Clearly not.
All right, so what do you do? And there's also Ness. Are you still in your Corvid farm? You have to play a card to change back.
Oh, right. Really don't want to spend a card. But also, I don't want to be a big bird.
Yeah, you've got this this giant bird that's still there in the kaiju form.
Yeah, I don't remember whose head I was like. I think it was Pebble, probably. I think Pebble, I was like going like, nah, 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 on you. I will spend a card and turn back, though. I'm going to spend my 6 of spades. Your head tastes gross.
Well, remember, there's just been this battle. You've all fought.
Yeah, I know.
You got through. You have got again. Now the quiet is there afterwards. What do you do?
You were saying that, well, some of the people of the town seem kind of rocked up from this.
Some of them are dead.
Yeah,
Some
but
of them
also
are hurt.
that's not our fucking problem.
What do you mean it's not our problem? They're helping us.
What are we gonna do? Are any of you a doctor?
No, but we can't. We have to help them. They brought us here.
Pebble, you are a puppeteer. What skills do you have that are helpful in this scenario? Because I know I don't have any skills. Like I'm not here to say, unless someone really needs like one single piece of wood chopped, I do not have any requisite skills that would help in this scenario.
I mean, we can ask to see if what they need help with.
Do they need a fitness plan, Zach?
I don't know. Maybe they do. Because they obviously can't fight off this thing by themselves.
I mean, maybe us being here is what caused that. You ever think about that?
Yeah. And maybe we can do all we can to help them out after the thing attacked their town.
We have to help them. Why would you not help them? What else are you going to do?
Get out of here, try to figure out where the hell this...
And do what, Isha? Do what? Go back to the camp? Where you aren't happy? Go back to, what's his face? Mike? Do you remember what he looks like?
Honestly, not really right now.
To be fair, I forgot Mike existed too.
Me too.
I'm not 100% sure his name was Mike.
It was Mike.
It is Mike.
Are you sure? That
Yeah.
doesn't sound right. I dated a guy named Mike.
What are you going to do? Go back to your life the way it was?
Not leave here. I mean, leave this village and like go kill Hedge the Fang, I guess.
Why not? Why not? Let's do that. Let's kill Hedge the Fang.
Yeah, that's what I was pitching. I'm saying we don't need to go bother them while they're grieving or whatever.
We need help though.
Not to be that guy, but I'm kind of not feeling great.
Oh right, I forgot
feel
you
like
haven't...
we should let me get some rest before we push on.
Let's go find a place for you to rest.
Just thought I was Santa in a community center.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, Papa Fred was having a dementia moment.
Oh. Maybe Verdana has some nice tea for you.
Anything would be nice right now, but I think the town does need some help. Probably moving some dead bodies or to where they need to be.
Zach, come
Stuff
on.
like that.
And then you just hear from one of the fortitude mice, one you have met before, is looking your way and just goes, "You brought Hedge here?"
We don't know, but we're gonna get rid of him.
How? What do you have to get rid of? How are you
we'll,
going to stop Hedge?
I
we
mean,
will.
I did just turn into a big ass bird and saved a lot of people, so
And
maybe I'll try that again.
and Zach can steal people's souls. Maybe he can steal Hedges.
Maybe we shouldn't tell people that one yet.
Yeah,
The
don't tell
eyes,
other
you see
people.
a lot of like wide eyes sort of staring at you.
We can do this. We were invited up here, and we can do this.
I mean, I beat him once before. I can beat him again.
Yeah. So we got an 80-year-old man, a gym bro,
77, thank you.
okay, 77.
Okay, 77.
A puppeteer, yes, and Isha, I don't know exactly how to describe you. You choose your own adventure on this one.
Camp counselor? I mean,
Camp counselor, yes.
read the shirt.
But we can help.
At this point, Renata kind of like leaps over by where you're at and goes, "No, it's like they're able to help us. They've done great things. This is not the first time they fought off the cats and the cat spirits. We saw them previously." And as she's looking kind of panicked as others are starting to try to get up and are now, especially once you mentioned that you may have brought it, and one of them just kind of looks and goes, "You brought them here. You brought all this to us. We were peaceful. We weren't under the eye of one of them, of Hedge the Fang. They stayed away. We had other things here and there, but you need to leave." And the one that's standing up talking, like, you see others haven't quite chimed in yet, but they're not quite sure where to go yet.
Oh. Papa Fred's gonna do that old man, like, put his hands on his knees while he stands up. She's like, well, listen. Henge the Fang was coming regardless of whether or not we were here. He was in the real world, well, the other world, and he's here. He's attacked before, hundreds of years ago. He's gonna attack again. We didn't have anything to do with that, but we did protect people. We were there at the guild hall while a lot of you were running. I think that accounts for something.
So the last time he was here, you were here, right?
Correlation doesn't equal causation, you putz.
Kind of turn and look and goes, You come here. You bring Hedge here, and you have the nerve to be angry with us? We can't do what you can
I
do.
was just spitballing, okay? Maybe a human brought syphilis here once upon a time.
Listen.
Or maybe you guys always
Isha-
had it. Who cares?
Listen, Isha has a way of speaking where you think she might be angry at you. You can ignore the tone. just
I might suggest for some of you, take a look over your powers. Some of those things, because remember, they're not as a lot of them are not as upfront as in other games, but there are things that might be able to help. Also, sometimes it'll mention up above near your suggested emotional draw, your Arcana. Some of you are able to use your cards, or cards are usually for doing a physical thing, if you like, especially if you make a poker hand, or you can use your Arcana sometimes to do other things as well than just your muddles.
Can I use my believe in me in this one? So it says mark journal. So
yeah, so for this one, what you want to do is in your adventure journal, what you're going to want to do is choose like wonder, losing yourself, being there, daring, desperation, delirium, etc. And you're going to want to mark it as for what is you're about to do, and then we will make the roll for how well that goes. So if you want to tell us what you do, and like what you want to mark as far as your issue goes, or I'm sorry, your mood goes.
I think I wish it was like cheat sheet of what the things meant.
Oh, the moods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a book drawn up last time.
Is there?
Closed.
Did I put the link in our
I
Discord
believe so.
to the Obsidian page thing I put up?
Yeah, I think it's pinned.
Yeah, so
This pin?
if you go there, what you're going to see is on the
Ah, gotcha. I found it.
yeah. So like basically, this is the thing I've been keeping notes in. What you'll find is just don't look at the GM part. But it's got I have moods and such in there as well as stuff on issues. So I try to put rule stuff there that I might end up needing. So that will be useful if you want to check some of the rule stuff.
I'm kind of thinking being daring for this one.
Daring? All right. That's either you roll physical action or you're rolling against in your head, over your head, if that's an issue that you have. You can choose which one if you want to. Tell
My physical action is 4.
Okay. So you want to tell us what you're going to do, and then you'll make a note in your journal. We'll make the roll to see how well that goes.
Okay, so I step forward and I go, if we did bring Hedge here, then it's our responsibility to get rid of him, not yours. So we are not leaving until he is gone. You have my word.
They're sort of nervously looking over each other. Go ahead and make your roll. Remember, it is...
/ roll.
That's what the 5d6?
5d... 5d6s, please. Let this be good. I got 2 5s, and I have a 4 in my physical action.
Okay. All right. So the 4 in your physical action. So 2 of those, since it's only the 2, ends up being a failure. So as you do this, with a failure, summarize what's going through your character's mind as you take this risk. Like as you get up there, tell me what's happening with you.
I think Pebble is entirely faking this. Like, she doesn't know if she will succeed or not. She's making a promise that she doesn't know if she can keep. But I think this is kind of... Pebble wants to do what's right, even though she doesn't actually know how to do that.
Okay.
She's promising more than she can maybe deliver. And she's terrified of letting these people down. Yeah, so letting the rats down.
So as you do that, there's the sort of the ringleader, the one that you've been speaking to, goes, "Oh, this is your thing. You'll take care of it. We saw your friend tear the soul out of one of our own people. Do the same thing to Hedge. How do we know you're not with them? This is too dangerous." And Renata is like Luigia, and she goes, "No, this is too dangerous. You and your friends, all you've brought here is death and destruction." And around her, like, there's some of the people are trying to get the wounded and sort of pick them up so they can get them someplace that's not this semi-ruined hall.
And then I think Pebble is like, all the weight of everything that's going on, the accusations, and she passes out.
Oh god.
All right,
okay,
I think you get both a card and a...
I do.
Okay, I will throw those your way and the thing. All right, the rest of you have a doubtful-looking group of people right now.
I'm just gonna,
man.
for
Can I try
starters,
something?
grab Pebble.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
okay.
Zach, you're in charge of that.
You grab Pebble as Pebble faints.
So
Yeah.
do I just grab from the pile, or?
Oh, I went ahead. I'm sorry. I went ahead and threw some to you.
Okay, cool.
Michael, can I try using my old friend's power? Which
Okay.
is, if I spend an 8+ card, I can have a favorable history with a stranger, practical stranger, or important member of a group/society of strangers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a spade, but so it just gives me a good. If I can have a spade, I can make it so that we're like friends. But
Mm-hmm.
on a 10, on an 8+, it's just a good relationship automatically.
Okay. So the question is, what you're able to decide here. Let's look at the old friend again. That requires a let's talk. You have a favorable history, which means you've been here before.
Oh damn! There couldn't be someone where I'm like the manager from P.F. Chang's got
Some
sucked into the...
some of this is also the discovery of the fact that you didn't know your character had been here before until you started using this.
Okay.
Some of the symptomati, it may have been, you may not have been necessarily aware where you were going. You may have gotten here in a strange way, but you've at least met some of them before. that are there. So you want so yeah, what do you want it to be?
I think I see a very a lithe kind of guy who's like my age. He's kind of got like dark skin, black curly hair, beautiful, handsome face.
Mm.
And while I'm like looking at Pebble passed out, just kind of like, fuck Pebble. I look over and I look at him and I go, Fizz Fizz?
Sorry, who?
Isha?
Fizz! I I thought you were an imaginary friend.
No, Isha. You.
I run over to him and I spin him around.
Yeah, kind of, and it kind of rushes over. No, I would sometimes travel with the rats and see the world as it was back when. I didn't think you'd remember me. Time's a little different here. You were so much younger when I saw you last.
So are you. Well, not that much younger, but still.
Remind me what your Sintamani is.
Death.
No, but I mean
Or-
physically.
oh,
Physically, what is it?
I believe it is a necklace
Okay.
that has like a little, like almost like a coin where it has like a head and like profile on it.
Okay. And he goes, the bird you turned into was. I mean, when I met you when you were young, I never figured this, but. And then there's just this moment as he looks, his eye kind of catches the coin. The coin itself, like, weighs a little heavier on you. And he goes, This is something important. You didn't have this before.
Yeah, I found it last week while I was working.
His hand kind of reaches up just to sort of like touch it very gingerly, if you don't stop him.
I let him.
And he
He's
kind of
Fizz
holds,
Fizz.
and as he holds it, like there's just like a little bit of a coldness almost radiates off of it. He goes, "Is this the burden you carry?"
I mean, it's just a necklace for now.
It's just a necklace for now. I saw what you did.
I
They
thought
can
those
stay with-
people die, even though
they
they're
can
being
s-
real dicks now.
They can stay with me. I give them, and he just turns and goes, I give them passage. I give them shelter. I am responsible for what they do while they're here. They
Fizz.
saved us. You saw what happened. At this point, like the Luigi seems a little more cowed at this, and as the rest of them start to work on getting the dead and the injured out of this damaged hall. What are y'all doing?
You've been here before?
I mean, I didn't think so. I just thought I had a very vivid imagination.
Well, I figure it sounds like he came to you. You said the imaginary
Oh, yeah.
friend. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
Oh.
But still, I figured I just had a very vivid imagination. I don't think Fizz Fizz is his real name. That's just what I called him when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
I did think it was weird that my imaginary friend was just an older man.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
I mean, when you're alone in the woods a lot as a kid, you come up with all kinds of weird shit.
That's fair. I think also just have Pebble in my
Oh
arms.
shit,
And
Pebble. Pebble.
I think she'll be fine. Just let
Pebble.
her
You okay?
let her sleep.
No.
Don't worry, Pebble. It's all good now.
I think we all need a rest.
Yeah.
Fizz just goes, okay. Here, come with me. We'll go back to my home. If you've got anything still at the inn, if you want to bring it here, I don't know. I mean, after both this and what happened with Roshan, there are people who are going to be wary. Others, though, did see what you did and looks at Kay, or looks at Zach, and it seems a little not quite sure how afraid he should be of Zach, and just goes, I mean, I saw what you did. Then looks at Isha and goes, and I saw you coming out of Hedge. That was
Yeah, that I don't. I'm worried about how that got in there. I'm not gonna lie.
let's come back to my home. I'll make you something to eat. They'll take care of the injured.
I'm gonna look at Renata. That's her name, Renata?
Yep.
And just be like, will you meet us there, or
Just,
I'm gonna stay at the end with
I'm gonna help people
Artyom?
here. I'm gonna help people
Okay.
here. If you go with Fizz, I'll catch up
Alright.
with you later.
Oh God, that was your real name? I thought that was just some shit I made up when I was a kid.
That's what they call me here. The rats sometimes give us names. That one stuck. I've been here since I was quite young.
Fair enough.
And kind of like touches his hair and goes, "Fizzy hair."
It's true. I always thought it was because of your fizzy personality.
That's how I got the name Papa Fred.
Is your name not
Right.
Fred?
No,
What?
my name's Fred, but nobody ever called me Papa Fred before this. I forgot about that.
Well, you've always looked like a grandfather, so that also probably contributed.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I assume we follow Fizz to his home.
Goes through the town. And again, as you're going over the roofs, here all the roofs sort of come together. There's places where you can see parts of buildings, like they're not all exactly equal. Occasionally, you can see like a little bit of the top of a house where you can see part of a window that are often frosted, or inside of it you're not able to see anything like in particular. Like there's no, it looks barren and empty in a strange way. Though, Kay, there is a vast rooftop drawing that you passed. Tell me about what it is, and what do you think it might look like from above?
Immediate thought was that it's kind of like a mural depicting the like fortitude rats and maybe someone that looks a little bit like a young Papa Fred in the background fighting off. You can't see what they're fighting, but they're all kind of in, a fighting stance.
Mhm.
And I go, "Hey, Papa Fred, is that you?"
I'm gonna look and I don't see anything. What are you talking about?
You don't see that, like, painting?
No.
Maybe we're all going a little crazy.
I'll say, like, is there a reason you wouldn't see it? That Papa Fred wouldn't see it, or because everyone else does?
Yes, I actually think if other people see it and he doesn't, then yes.
Okay, cool.
I think
fine.
that is part of the purging. I think that he is forgetting things, and it is also impeding his ability to see certain things that might be remembrance of his past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the rest of you, I don't know if that's going to come up. But the rest of you, you're seeing this large mural, and this what looks like a young Papa Fred, but Papa Fred's unable to see it. What is all of your reactions to that?
Unless it's better if I see it.
I think it's super interesting. If you're starting to like not be able to, those things literally leave your sight but are still around. No, I think that's
Okay.
great. But I would say,
I think it's
that's
cool.
why I was going with it.
yeah. How is everyone else like when? If you had someone like, hey, look at this, and like Grandpa's like, I can't see it. What's everyone's
I'm gonna start-
reactions? I'm gonna refill my
start
drink
digging-
while you do this.
Pebble, do you have a bag or a purse with you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have
I'm
a
gonna
tote
start-
bag.
Oh no, that's Ness asking. Isha's gonna immediately start digging around in Pebble's purse without asking.
Also, how I imagine this is Zach is fully still carrying Pebble, but just has like Pebble's purse on his arm
yeah,
and like his backpack on his back, and you're just fully
Yeah, it's like when I used to bother my mom while we were grocery shopping. I'd be like,
exactly
let me
it's
dig
those
around in
vibes.
there while you're moving. I'm sure that's not gonna impede this whole situation.
No, not with a whole human in
Yeah.
my arms.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet. I'm Sarah, you can tell me if Pebble doesn't have this, but that you potentially have like some of those like fidgety kind of like puzzles, like those like 3D IQ games, kind of like, like two rings and you've got to separate them or something, or like get.
Yes, I think Pebble does have something like that. I think it's I'm trying to think what I have in my purse that I play with. It's just like a little like a spinner thing, like one of those like 3D printed spinner things. Maybe we got it at like one of the fairs at the
Oh
library or
no,
something like
not
that.
just a fidgety thing, but like one of those ones where like it is like a puzzle where like you have to like figure it out.
Oh, would it be weird to say she has a Rubik's Cube in there?
Sure, I'll take Rubik's Cube. I like pull out a Rubik's Cube out of your bag and I'm like, Papa Fred, you fix this now. You solve this. Okay, it's good. It's good for old people to keep their brains active.
What?
Do
Why do I need to solve a Rubik's Cube?
Don't worry about it.
It might help in the long run. Who's to say?
I think he's gonna put it in his pocket and be like, "All right, I'll work on that later." But what are you two looking at?
I mean,
It's just a wall. And he's just gonna literally just make that face and start to walk.
Okay. You know what? I thought we were all going crazy. Might just be him.
actually, wait, Michael, do we still have our phones with us?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a quick picture of it and then later I'm gonna try to edit out Papa Fred to see if he's not in it, if he can see it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, incredible.
All right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Just to be like
That'll be up to you, Steve.
A/B
Okay.
A/B testing on your magical dementia.
All right. How like Pebble? Are you like unconscious until they get back to Fizz's place?
No, I woke up. But I'm still like I feel like
You're still just kind of out of it.
yeah, very out of it. Like I can't like my whole body kind of aches. I'm just kind of like suddenly so tired. Like more than I have been in a while.
Also, I know you're fully awake. Still just gonna carry it. It was actually like, this is where we are now.
See, Pebble, this is one of those things we talked about self-esteem. You just watched me dig through your purse and take something out.
I assumed you knew what you wanted.
I mean, I did, and it was to help Papa Fred, but you don't know that. What if I
I
just
know.
took out money?
If you need money, I'll give you money.
All right, we're gonna work on this later.
Yeah. Also, at any point, you can tell me to put you down.
I feel like Pebble thinks it's a bigger imposition to like tell Zach that. I'm like, and also I think it'd be really embarrassing to be put down and then fall again and have you picked up again. So rather than that, we're just.
I just love the idea of you're having this conversation with Isha while Zach's just carrying you.
Also, Isha was fully digging in Pebble's purse while Zach was carrying the purse and Pebble.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
oh,
Papa
Pebble,
Fred, you doing good back there? How's your Rubik's Cube going?
I never understood these things. It's just a bunch of colors. They're unsolvable. They're not real. That's something you could solve.
Pebble, you see your Rubik's
Not
Cube
true,
in
but
Papa
okay.
Fred's hands.
Why did you get my Rubik's Cube?
Isha gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
How are you feeling?
Magical dementia.
I'm tired.
Me too. Hopefully we can get there soon and we can all rest for the morning.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, Fizz's home is small, kind of quaint. Looks like as you're sort of looking through, there is a couple different rooms in there. But he's lives by himself. It's got like a kind of decent pantry. Comes in, is like, oh please, I'm in here. There's another bedroom over there. You can have. There's a couch. There's some chairs you can sleep in. Something to eat?
Might be
Um,
helpful.
Yes, please.
Do you
Okay.
still do cinnamon sugar toast?
Smiles and goes, it's the absolute best. Isha stole some cinnamon toast crunch for me, and actually reaches up and it's just the box itself. There's nothing in it anymore, but he's got like this box of cinnamon toast crunch that probably from like how old is Isha?
I think I said like coming up on 30.
30. Yeah, so this would have been from like probably 2000 or something.
Mm.
Kind of pulls it up and he goes, "This is one of the last things I've actually got from from home."
Oh, look, guys, it still has the two little guys and they're fighting on it. Remember that where their whole ad campaign was like cannibalism for some reason?
And he actually pulls he's got one of those. Have you ever seen those really badass like old timey like toaster things where you'd be able to put the bread in and then like
Oh,
you have
yeah.
like the fire and then it would like flip the thing and like this big
Yeah.
he's got one of those things as he's slicing off some of the bread, puts it in there, gets it toasted, and then he's actually got some stuff with some butter, and then he's actually pulling out like actual cinnamon, and like kind of scraping it onto like a bit of almost like a grater, and then like grinding some sugar and sort of mixing all that up to make some cinnamon toast.
Fizz,
nice.
Go ahead.
No, just heck yeah.
Yeah.
Fizz. How long have you been here?
I've been here since I think they said I was 4 or 5 when they brought me here. There was an accident. There was a fire. My family didn't make it, but a couple of the rats came down and brought me up. I remember the
Oh
fire.
God, you were a real boy from my class.
Yeah, I think at 5 years old, you're in kindergarten.
Yeah.
He goes,
Yeah.
I think so.
The way my mom talked about this, the fact that she refused to acknowledge that you existed to the point that it made me think that you were an imaginary friend is probably not great.
I've lived it with my whole life. It hasn't been as weird for me, but it's easy to
Presumably, she met you.
Yeah, it's easy to get distracted when you have all of this around you. I've not been back since the last time I saw you.
Don't ever go back, by the way. It's real bad out there.
Well, and it kind of looks out the window as you're hearing like some people crying and such outside in the city. Others rushing. A few like wagons go by as they're going through to do some work on the guild hall.
Yeah, I know, but all those people died to a magic cat. If I told you who the president was, you would die. Like, I cannot stress enough that this is better. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Who's the president?
You don't want to know.
Don't worry about it.
It's rough.
What? Okay. It finishes like making up some food, and then goes and grabs some blankets and starts getting things prepared for everybody.
Anyway, I don't know what's going on with me. This is weird. I was hoping Renata would have some information, but with all that, just didn't have a chance to talk to her.
Yeah, I think she might be busy for the foreseeable future.
Well, if Artyom's gonna be dead for 3 days.
2 more.
What?
2 more?
2 more after tonight.
Anyway, I think we should all just get some rest, and hopefully Pebble feels better in the morning and we can continue with what we're doing.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Let me just do this real quick. Kay, do you mind if I have one of your powers as you're sort of getting used to using this stuff, sort of assert itself a tiny bit?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. You like as you're kind of settling into bed, you can kind of feel Roshan, the one who like you took out his
Yes.
the essence of his life, as you can kind of feel him here for a moment, and he is in a home that's not his. looking through stuff. Looks like he's taking some stuff.
Oh.
So this is just your command. I'm just like one that's just a reminder that you're able to do this, and you also are able to essentially let us know that you've done things. You've done this to other people before. So there might be other people in other places where you have theirs. They're your waymarks.
So there's nothing I can like really do about it. I just know that that's happening.
Well, you see at that moment. Here's the thing: is remember you can remember you can borrow their senses, communicate with them, or direct their actions.
Okay.
Just a reminder: these are some of the things you can do. And again, you can also let us know you've been here before and you've done this to other people.
I think for now I'm gonna leave him alone simply because um the rats have been like, what the fuck are you doing?
You see him going through one of the homes and stealing some things. It looks like from the way he's going through and not really bothering to hide stuff, this might be one of the dead.
Eh.
All right. Anybody want anything else before you wake up the next morning?
I don't think so.
I do think Isha wakes up in the middle of the night and just kind of watches Papa Fred sleeping for a while.
Perfectly normal, not creepy at all.
I'm gonna say that's creepy, and we're gonna have a scene.
Okay.
Because Papa Fred is an old man, and if there's anything I know about old men, when you look at them while they're sleeping, they wake up.
If Telltale Heart proved anything to me, it's that his one eye opens.
he's just gonna Isha, is there a problem? Is Pebble okay?
Pebble's fine. Pebble's sleeping like a giant baby.
Okay. Well, what's up?
Just making sure you're breathing.
That is morbid.
I mean, I can check on Zach, but I can see his chest going.
I mean, his snores could
Yeah.
wake the dead, but it's fine.
You're being real quiet and real still is all I'm saying.
Well, I'm tired, obviously. The more tired I am, the better I sleep.
Well, then go back to sleep.
Well, you're staring at me.
That shouldn't impede you.
Isha, go to bed.
Fine. But try to breathe louder.
Oh. Whatever.
All right. Next morning, this is now day 3 of you being here. And also remember, if at any point someone wants to, if you want to solve one of your muddles, let me know. Because you've got a bunch of new tiles for people. Yeah, next morning, as it kind of like rises up, you hear a rooster crow, waking people up as the sun sort of comes through. It is, at this moment, fairly quiet. Fizz is up a bit early. He's already making some breakfast. He kind of turns and goes, as people start to wake up, a lot of people are helping out to fix the guild hall today. They stayed up quite late into the night, so a lot of people are going to be sleeping in a lot later than normal.
Well, I'd offer to go help out with wood chopping, which is my one skill, but frankly, they were kind of dicks yesterday, so.
To be honest, you were kind of a dick yesterday.
All I did was pitch an idea, and they really ran with it.
Sure, let's call it that.
I'm just saying.
An idea.
I'm just saying, if some random woman was like, I think we might have been responsible for 9/11, I don't think the town would be like.
To be fair, the thing showed up when we did.
And lots of people were in New York City during that time. Correlation does not equal causation.
And Fizz looks up and goes, Zach's not wrong.
Thank you.
The last time it was here was also, from what everyone said, the last time Papa Fred was here.
Well, I'm sure Papa Fred was here before it showed up, because fighting it was his whole thing.
And to be
Papa
fair,
Fred
I've been
doesn't
here
remember
more than
that.
that.
The mural yesterday. I don't think we should believe certain things that he says.
What mural are you guys talking about?
It's
Wait.
okay. We'll figure it out later.
Also, Michael, I'm gonna try to like crop Papa Fred out of the mural.
We'll say
then-
you've done that. You've kind of
Yeah.
used a little thing to like.
You
Yeah.
did
erase
that
over.
while you're watching him sleep.
Yeah, just like I like try and show him-
erase me like one of your French girls.
Okay.
I try and show Papa Fred, be like, "You see this now, or is this
What
what's in this
else was on
picture?"
the mural besides Papa Fred?
It was just like a group of people about to like go into battle, and you were there.
Yeah. So
Like you couldn't
presumably,
see that they were fighting, but
Yeah. presumably some of them being other people of your old adventuring party, or rats.
and rats.
I think when you show the picture of Papa Fred, or the picture of the mural with Papa Fred out of it, it's like, man, that's a interesting mural of a battle. Where'd you guys find that?
It's the one we tried to show you on the wall yesterday. Isha just
Yeah.
cropped you out of it.
I was there?
Yes, you're
Well, I
like
mean-
right to the right.
Technically, it is an artist's rendition, so like maybe you weren't there, and someone just drew a maybe this is a metaphorical battle or something. But
Like, do you know
Huh.
anybody else in this photo?
Well, yeah, that's Lemfir, and that's Serafina.
So but you didn't see this yesterday.
I have no clue where this picture came from.
Isha, where's the reverted image? Where's the original?
he's not gonna be able to see the original. Let's
I
be
know, I want to
honest.
double check.
Okay.
Why'd you
Ah.
turn your phone off?
Oh my god, okay. Okay, nothing. Nope.
Weird that it's all black though, instead of he just sees like the wall in the picture.
Yeah, yeah. Or, the rest of it without him in it. No, the whole thing's gone.
Oh, I don't know. Let's chalk it up to magic.
Okay.
I don't know. Pebble? What do you want to do today?
Yes, I think we should just rest today. just a day to rest.
I think that's a decent option. Since, what's it? Artyom is gonna be, out for a couple more days.
Yeah, it's I mean, we could just go explore the town a little bit. Maybe meet up with Renata, see how that goes.
Yeah, we can see if, anyone can use any help.
If it's fine with you guys, I think I'm gonna hang back here because I think that I don't know if I can be polite to that town.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm never polite, and they took it real harsh.
I'm not always impolite.
I mean, fine, I'll come with if need be, but
All right. Also, do me a favor. Have you when you write down the cards or tiles that you have that are on that Roll20, if you get those down on your character sheet, if you just do me a favor and delete them from here, and let us know when people have checked.
Ah, okay.
oop, I
That-
need to add another
Oh
O.
shit, I have another T.
I've been throwing some stuff in there.
But you supposed to hit remove card from our spot.
Or if you just like click on it, hit delete, or you can hit remove card. Either one.
Have a six.
As you get those written down on your sheet.
They are written down. Yeah, I'm literally like pushing words around.
Mhm.
I could spell toadstools.
That, I mean, if you look at some of your, does that fit with any of your muddles?
I mean, I don't really want toadstools to be what keeps me grounded.
Yeah. Um, that could be interesting in how you fully awake the power inside you.
Could be.
Um, yeah, there may be other stuff that comes up too. I think hopefully with this, if we remember to during scenes, especially if it's a scene you're not in, you kind of have that open. If someone's doing something that's interesting or fun, throw one their way. They says to keep them about max about once every 10 minutes or so. So I think those are supposed to be in an in-person thing. Those would be flying kind of fast and furious. All right, the next day is people are kind of they're working on the town. You see others like a couple trees are being chopped down. They are getting new wooden planks. They're basically getting stuff ready to do the repair. There has been an infirmary tent that's been set up, and in there they've got those who are harmed. There's a worry about infection, so there's a number of them that are currently going into the nearby woods to look for certain herbs and such to create enough like poultices that will be able to keep those who who were bitten and wounded by the cats from taking any kind, like hopefully getting further infections. There's also, as you go by, there's a few people in the graveyard digging several new graves. Those who see you, there's a mix. Some of them seem afraid of you. Some of them seem kind of hateful. And a few, as you kind of come by, bow their heads towards you and possibly give you a word of thanks.
No problem.
I think as we're walking, Papa Fred's just gonna instinctively turn towards the construction site. And he's gonna approach that. I don't know if anybody else wants to go with him, but that's where he's headed.
Oh, yeah. Isha's following Papa Fred immediately.
Okay. Two of you go to the construction site, and where are Zach and Pebble going?
We need to help them.
Yeah.
What do you think we should do?
Is there a group that looks particularly like they need some help by, some people that are, more than 2 feet off the ground?
Some of there's some of the ones that are looking at the construction site for them. It's one of those things that it can't hurt for like getting people settled in the infirmary tents. That's
Okay.
one where like the rats you're able to pick up directly. I mean the people that are hurt are going to be as difficult as normal, but they've got some people on the ground. Those on the ground they've managed to usually get some blankets and such beneath them. They do have some cots set up. They have some more, but they need some help kind of getting everything ready there.
Okay. I'll head over that way.
All right. So first we go with the construction site. Construction site. As you come in, there's already one one of the humans and one of the rats are kind of in an argument. It's like, well, you hear the rat go, well, since it's already taken this damage, we might as well add to what we have. I mean, the guild hall itself has been due for revision for quite a long time, and be able to add another room or something on the side. We're here anyway. The destruction's been done. And then the other one goes, we need to get that roof taken care of now, because if we don't and it rains, it's going to destroy we can't just keep it open to the elements. And like the two of them are arguing as the two of you approach.
I think Papa Fred's gonna do that old man thing where he's like, what seems to be the problem here?
They sort of stop and look, and
hands on his hips and everything.
As they stop and look, we have Reza, who is make a note here. Reza, I'm gonna put construction rat. I now get to write stuff like that. And Deborah, the construction human. And Deborah just goes, Reza believes we should use this opportunity to add on to this as opposed to making sure that we get it safe first and then consider what we're going to do. And Reza's like, enough damage has been done. We can take out that wall over there, build onto it. We can make it better than it was before.
Okay. Being that I'm like an old timer who kind of knows Could I roll introspection to see like if I can give some helpful
Mm-hmm.
insight? Okay.
Also,
Yeah, I'm just
check your powers.
well, I plan to do awaken
Yeah,
to help out,
just to remind you, that's the thing you
but
got.
I
Okay,
want to
you're good.
I want to roll. I think Papa Fred's gonna just be like, well, if we got a bigger team of people here, some people to help out, we could theoretically do both at the same time. I've built plenty of buildings. I can help out. Uh, I look at Isha and I'm like, Isha can cut wood. We've got a group of people. We just round up a group of people, about 10, 15 guys. We can fix the roof while someone's building an addition. And I go into the technical jargon that Steve doesn't know about construction, but Papa Fred
Yep.
does, and that's when I'm gonna roll. That way I narrated it kind of poetically, so if I have
All
a
right.
river, I can take it.
Yep.
I imagine in the middle of that of your technical jargon is a long story about your friend Simon that we're all like, how does this relate? And then it kind of doesn't. And then you go back to explaining. And it's only just because like Simon once had some wood.
Actually, yeah, see, it's gonna be like, well, you have to remember the last time Henge the Fang destroyed the guild hall, me and my buddy Simon, we led the repair team, and we did this and this and that. We built that room over there, and now I'm rolling. Oh, I've got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So I've got an introspection of 4. So I have
You're
two
good.
twos.
You're good. Yeah, at one point, because you're saying about the different stuff that they can build with it. Yeah, they just go. I mean, yeah, if you're able to help us.
Well, all right. So hear me out. I got a trick that I haven't tried in a long time, but it'll get us an extra worker that can kind of help. I'm going to look for like the biggest inanimate object that would look like it would be the strongest in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to spend a card. I'm going to spend my 8 of diamonds to awaken it.
Before you do that, you'll awaken it. Now, between the two of you, if the two of you can put together a poker hand, what you're able to do is let us know kind of how well you do on helping solve this muddle. Because you're basically creating a problem here. Like if the two of you can create a poker hand, the better the poker hand, the better, like the more you're able to help make this stuff get fixed and work and such.
You can have my Queen of Hearts, Steve.
Oh, I don't know if that's gonna help me. I don't think I have a good poker hand.
I don't know poker hands. 10 of diamonds. Is that helpful?
Well, if the two of you can make at least a pair, you don't necessarily have level 5. If you just get a pair, you'll be able to get it pretty well done. If you can get like 2 pairs, 3 of a kind, full house, something like that, you'll be able to do more.
I have 2 6 of spades, so that would be a pair. So I'll do that. I'll just spend those.
Would 4 of a kind be better?
4 of a kind would be better. For 4 of a kind would be amazing.
I have 2 Queen of Hearts, or I guess not 4 of a kind, but I guess would 2 twos of a kinds be better?
Two pairs would help quite a bit.
All right, Queen of Hearts. I have 2 Queen of Hearts, so let's help these people.
I have 2 6s, so yeah.
Nobody get us into anything dangerous.
All right, so I
spent a lot of hearts on fixing this roof.
Tell us what the two of you do. Just describe how. Yeah, then we'll take a bio break before we get to the other. So what does the two of you do?
We don't have to do my animate object then, right?
No, we basically just consider it to be part of the card play.
Okay.
Dude,
it'll be sick as hell. I'm gonna get rid of my 8 of diamonds as well. Yeah, I think Papa Fred is that old man that's just kind of telling people what to do, and because he just has that presence, people are doing it. So he's like, no, not that way. You gotta joist, you put those together like this. No, like this. And that his lumbering awakened thing is just moving things and hammering. I don't know what Isha is doing, but yeah, Papa Fred's just being a foreman of all foremans.
And Nessa?
I mean, I don't think being a giant bird would help in this scenario, would it?
It could. You'd also have to spend. I guess we could use the card to like transform. You would do one more to transform back, though.
Yeah, right. We're not doing that then. I think I'm just listening I think while Isha's not very technically skilled, she has been technically like a groundskeeper at a camp for a long time and has more skills than she realizes. And Well, she doesn't like instinctively know to like do this. Like once Papa Fred like tells her to do it a certain way, she can just be like, okay, and we do it this way, and then we're just gonna keep doing it that way.
All right, and the two of you with the two pair, you actually like get a lot of work done and make like fairly quickly between the awakened stuff and the two of you. And want to take a bio break before we hit the other tent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll be back in a few minutes.
Hell yeah.
Whop. And back. All right. The medical tent. Pebble and Zach, as you go in, there's a bunch of people kind of working on others. You got some people bringing like buckets of water from the river in. It's boiling up on a thing. You see Renata's also in there trying to help others with some of their wounds. There's a few of them have lost like a limb or have something that looks like it's possibly in danger of going. Overall, what you're seeing is there's a lot of pain and not a lot of stuff to make the pain better right now.
You said Renata's here?
Mm-hmm. She hasn't seen you yet. She's running back and forth helping people.
I'm going to go up to her and I go, what can we do to help?
Oh, yeah, just kind of turns and there's a bunch of like some of the cots and such. If you get those out, we can start getting some of the people onto those. We need actually, if you want to go to a few of the houses, we need some. I think some of the beds may be brought out. We need something to put more of the people that have been hurt. We don't have a lot as far as cots go.
Okay.
Is Zach gonna do that alone, or do you want Pebble to come with?
You can come with.
All right. Yes, Pebble's gonna come with.
All right.
We'll be back.
Just kind of nods, goes all right. And as you're kind of going down the thing, you see Roshan coming out of one of the houses. Pockets and stuff look a little bit loaded down. He doesn't see you yet as he turns into sort of walking away.
You said he came out of one of the houses?
Mm-hmm.
That's not something I'm gonna go into. See if we can find any cots or like at least blankets or something.
Go into that home?
Yeah.
As you go in, like it's kind of clear it's been ransacked. There's stuff's been brought out. There's things that have been dropped. As you're going through, you're seeing like drawings and such of a family that's in there. You're not quite sure if it's one of the ones that were there. Look like a husband and wife, both people. Here, there are like a couch and such that can be brought. You do see some beds. There's like two sort of single beds that have been shoved together up in one of the rooms.
They just have like mattresses on them.
Mm-hmm.
Pebble, help me with these mattresses, and I'll like stack them on top of each other and grab half of them, so that Pebble can grab the other side.
Yeah.
And probably grab just like the sheets and the blankets and stuff and pile them on top.
Yeah, as go for sheets and blankets and such, and as you bring them sort of back, set them down, get this stuff out. Renata starts instructing some other people. They go out and they start like getting the stuff in there, putting up some tent fabrics sort of over it. That's next to it, so it'll be open to the air. They start bringing people in. There's more water and such. They start to get people a little more settled. You're in the point now where there's very few people left on the ground itself.
I just think we just keep going out looking in houses to see if we can get a couple more mattresses to get the rest of the people off the ground.
Yeah, a few places like one of them you sort of knock and there's the door opens up and someone sees the two of you because eyes go wide.
We're here to collect items for the hospital, beds and blankets and such.
Don't take my soul. Just don't take my soul, okay? Please.
No.
Please.
No one's gonna take your soul. We're here to help.
I'm just gonna back away and let Pebble handle this one.
Just please
I'm going to use adaptable, which is like you belong here, you're home here.
Okay.
And I gotta play a card. So I will play. I'm not playing against someone, am I? Really?
Not again. Like this is someone who's afraid, who doesn't kind of sort of know as much here.
I'm gonna play a 4 of diamonds.
Okay, I think the card has to be at least an 8.
Okay, then I'll play a king of clubs.
Yeah, let me just double check because you got the cost there. Let me just double check, make sure that's correct. Because if it's got adaptable. Oh wait, you belong here. Oh, if you make it, if you end up picking it twice, okay. So yeah, this is how it goes. basically, if you pick it twice, you are able to make it more powerful. So this is one. So far, you've only bought it the once. So the cost. Let me just change that. The cost right now is nothing. If you like, once you've completed your quest down at the bottom, which includes the, because pretty much all of you are probably the place where your progress grid should be pretty well filled by now, because it's like every time someone would tell you to draw, you gain a thing on there, and one of your muddles, the muddle at the bottom, has to do with your quest. So once you have that, like your third, I think it's mostly with your third muddle, and you've been able to fill all those in, which right now, if you just want to fill them in, because I think all of you have gotten at least 20 cards and or things by now.
I'm not sure. I've been deleting my cards after I've used them.
Probably at least 20 cards or tiles. So when you get those, what you're supposed to do is also put the quest marker. We'll just kind of say, because I think as we're learning it, you probably forgot that, but we'll say that's filled. But when you get the last muddle you have in there, that for Sarah, it's exploring the wonders of the roof. For Kay, you got Let's Forge a Rivalry. For Nessa, it's How Do I Fully Awaken the Power Inside of Me. So when you get those done, basically we'll consider your first quest finished. It'll give you the second one, which will then give you some other things that will get you cards. And if you ever look at those magic questions at the bottom, those are things that that it kind of suggests to do some of your major goals. If you do some of those will let you do like role being there and gain some of your stuff. That's another way to gain this.
While I'm like backing away, I did in my character journal being there, getting supplies for the Wounded with Pebble, and I did fail this roll.
All right. So did you just fail it, or did you get like a critical failure? What did they get?
Well, my awareness is a 0, and I got no triples. So
did you get any? Yeah. So no. Did you get any doubles on there?
6s.
Okay. So yeah, because there's matchless as a critical failure. Otherwise, you got a failure. Yeah. React to the moment or experience, or tell the group a bit more about how you're reacting to it.
So I think like as soon as this person's like, no, don't take my soul, and I'm trying to like back away, I don't know if Pebble's looking at me or not, but if she is, she just kind of sees me like go into myself a little bit, like just a little bit, maybe of my personality fades just a bit, because like, oh no, these people are scared of me now. And I'm just gonna like kind of slowly back away and go, I won't, she can talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just like, please take whatever you want. This is Paihun the Rat you're speaking with. All right, yeah, they basically did towels, the blankets, and some bedding and such, and take it back out there. When you get back there, Renata sort of turns to one place and goes, "People are scared. I think it might be best if we go and get some help."
From whom?
There's some places nearby. When we get everyone together, like this afternoon, maybe, we'll grab some lunch. Let's all sit down, and there's a few places we can go. But right now, I think they're worried about another attack, and I don't know if Hedge is coming anywhere near again, or how long you've driven him off. But it's been a very long time since they were attacked, especially by cats.
Trying to hurt them.
Oh, sorry, I missed part of that. Sorry.
We're not trying to hurt them.
All they know is the last time Papa Fred was here, the rats came, and then in front of everybody, you talked to him as if you may have brought him, because you saw Hedge out in your world. If you saw him, that meant you may have been marked by him.
What do you mean, marked by him? Artyom brought us here. He insisted we come with.
Artyom said you each saw Hedge In the real world. In your world.
Yeah, he ate the moon.
And you saw him. Most can't ever, like, especially most in your world, can't see Hedge. They never encounter anything from here over there. If you did, that means that something.
We didn't ask for this.
She sort of reaches out and takes your hand and goes, "Heroes don't happen because they've asked for it. Heroes
How can we
happen
be
because
a hero if we can't even help them? They don't want us here. I don't
like
understand.
Renata looks over at Kay or at Zach and like seems like with a little bit of like Renata's not quite sure how to get Pebble's confidence underneath her.
I'm just gonna like put my arm around Pebble and go, listen, we know this is a problem and we know we're here to fix it. We can't be certain that we brought this, but what it looks like to all of them is that we showed up and showed up. So not that we did, not that we meant to, but we are gonna fix it, okay?
Rose.
Okay.
Didn't mean for any of this to happen.
None of us did.
And
But when Artie wakes up, he can maybe give us a little bit more information.
all right, and is anyone adding anything to their journal?
I'm gonna when we come back to us.
Okay. Oh, Nessa, you've got a few things. Remember, when you put something in the journal, you also make a roll along with it's a mood roll. It's one of the moods. Because remember, those things can also bring up your issues, and the issues let you do a bunch of the issues you can end up using for some of your other things, and also will bring muddles of their own.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
If you put the thing is if you want to go back and roll something, let me know. We can do that.
I think I'm okay with the construction. I wanted to maybe answer. I think I am gonna do toadstools. I would like to answer the question of, uh, how do I fully awaken the power inside of me?
Okay. So with that one, when you answer that, as you go through and you see like a ring of toadstools at one place, is there something you do, or is there something that goes along with that, or do you want to do some of this with the roll for construction? Is you maybe going out and grabbing some stuff?
Yeah, I think I am running out to grab some stuff. And I think it's more so like rather than a ring of toadstools, it's just like somebody selling like mushrooms basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just something where Isha's just like, I want that.
All right, yeah. So there's a seller there, and it's like mushroom. Oh, you're one of the strangers. I heard
Yeah.
I heard you helped last night.
I mean, I tried my best, but you know.
She goes through and she picks up like one that the biggest of all of the ones. Like, here, please take this.
Thank
I know
you.
people are afraid, but I'm glad someone was here to help.
I'm gonna come back here with more money. I don't know why, but I want to buy a bunch of these.
Michael?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things I don't think my character knows yet that their life is shortened. So how do I answer like the finite life?
Because part of it, like you guys let us know how you figured out your doom. Because the doom can be part of one of your models. Because like part of it, I think you might have one specifically on the becoming okay with your shortened existence, or finding like maybe that's one of these is where you sort of discover the fact that you're currently dying.
Also, Sarah, do you want someone else to be the one to clue you in on that? Because I could definitely like death definitely hangs out with me sometimes.
True.
I don't know yet. I'm not sure how I want to get to that point.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm thinking about like how to.
You also have prophecy. Remember, that's part of your thing. You dream in prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Nessa, do you do something with the toadstool to let you know that this awakens the power?
Um, I think I'm gonna like take it out to like a far away from people and just kind of like I say make a potion, but like it's kind of like the way that kids make potions, like or it's just kind of like some bullshit, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
kind of like Isha being like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, which is what feels right.
Yeah, just whatever feels right in that moment. It's just like a
Um,
collection of like random grass. Whatever I see and I feel drawn to, I'm just grabbing and just like chucking into like a bowl of water.
Go ahead and make one of this one of your morning, and we'll actually make the roll now, sort of see what it's like.
Hmm
What mood do you want it to be?
Mm, I think wonder for once.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of make this stuff up, and as you take it in, if you want to make a roll, wonder is roll against awareness, unless you have searching. It would be against searching then. Searching is an issue, which I don't think you have yet.
No. Wait, which one's wonder again?
Awareness.
All right, not bad. That's a 3. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Come on, come on. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 4, 6. There's a double. That counts for
Okay.
something.
Um, yeah. So that one. So as it sort of takes it onto you, now it's still going to work as far as it's going to open up the power you have. You'll notice something either neat, scary, or mysterious. Tell the group as much as you can about it, which might just be which of these three things it is. If you don't have a firm sense of what's going on out of character, or you can ask the GM to fill it in. With that, the experience of wonder ends. But this is going to waken up the power inside of you. If you like, it's probably going to be a little bit rough for you, considering it's not one that you. Uh, it's one that you roll a failure on. So, what is that like for you as that opens this part up to you?
Let's go with something scary. And Michael, do you mind filling in whatever the fuck I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like as you take it in, there's just this moment where as you're sitting there and it's like peaceful for a moment, and then as you feel something almost sort of grab you and take you back, and you're almost sucked out of where it is that you're actually at, and you see somebody. Oh no! There's just, that word's in there too many times. So here, real quick. You see one of the other mysteries appear, and there is a a large sort of cat-headed king, like humanoid body, kind of head of a cat, has a crown upon its head, and just sort of leans forward towards you. And you see he's like, and like as a hand reaches out and touches the sentimani that's around your neck, and there's this moment where he just goes, "You have something of mine, little human." I am King Death.
I should really be scared of you, but I'm gonna say this, man. Well, I may be pissing myself a little bit. You look really dumb with a cat head. Like, do you have a different form?
And then it just kind of comes forward, and it's like you realize that like as he opens its mouth, it could probably devour your entire head, and goes, "Bravado in death rarely lasts when it's directly in front of you. This thing that you have, I will have it back." And then you see a like an older rat behind him, one of the fortitude rats, kind of grabs him and goes, "He goes, you leave her be right now. She'll come this way soon enough." Then you work on it, and then he just sort of like just stares at you in the eye, and then you feel yourself just almost ejected back onto the ground as you sort of hit, and there's just a moment of like being sort of both outside of yourself and within yourself as you're in that field before you sort of feel like you're back in, and right now you can just feel more of that power pulsating at your throat.
Barely has a neck. What does he need a necklace for?
All right. So I think we get to lunch.
Mhm.
Oh, I wanted to do something
Yes.
at the construction site.
Mhm.
It's going to be a twofold thing. I am answering one of my questions, and I want to put something in a journal.
Okay. Also, Nessa, you can go ahead and grab a. Let me just double check power from where. So with each of your quests, and if you want, Nessa, you can actually probably fill in the next part of your quest. Do you have the book open by chance?
No, but I can get it open.
So the Sintamani Bearer. So yeah, since it is the first one, this is a training, which means I know this will actually be on your character thing. If you go to page 156 and the one that says Bridge of Knives, that's going to be your second quest. You will be able to pick up another one of the cheat powers.
Ooh.
And then I put the basic structure in next to yours. Let me actually do that. Pop this up one. Yeah, next to the other one, you'll be able to put if you want, you can copy paste some of that information in. All right. So make a note that you've also solved that, the toadstool. And Steve, what did you want to do?
I want to, number one, I'm answering the question, what is Typhon's poison giving me?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to put a thing in the journal as
Okay.
well for this construction stuff. So I think the word I'm picking or I'm spelling out is zenith, Zenith, which
Mhm.
is like something at its highest point or its peak,
God, that's sick.
like the height of its
Mhm.
power,
Mhm.
something like that. So it is giving me like my last moments at my peak. That's what the poison is giving me, but it's also going to eventually kill me. And I think that is made apparent when Papa Fred is like directing people and people are laughing, and this whole construction site is just, it should be somber, right? This place was just attacked, but yet everyone's laughing, everyone's having a good time. Papa Fred's telling stories, getting people laughing. It's just a cheery moment where he'll say something and people start laughing, and it's just he is doing what he does best, which is making everyone happy.
Okay. Which mood do you want to roll with that? To put in your journal?
I was actually gonna use peace this time.
All right. Roll your physical action. I don't think you have calling yet.
No, melancholy at construction site. No, melancholy is not the right word. That's like bad, isn't it?
No, yeah, melancholy is like you're kind of sad and everything's like, oh no. This sounds like
Happiness.
lucidity, like you're basically like at peak prowess. I've heard of things sometimes where some people, especially if they've had dementia or stuff, like shortly before death, they kind of become more lucid, a little bit more alive shortly before that.
That's a good word. Lucidity at construction site. And you said I'm rolling physical, which I have
Mhm.
3s. So
And I don't know if Sarah and Kay, looks like you saw your new stuff.
Mhm.
Nessa, I also gave you something.
Ooh, that is 3 2s. That is triples.
All right. So for that one with triples, you get the feeling like progress was important. It relates to what you're meant to be doing even more than you thought. Give a +1 calling for as far as an issue goes.
Issue calling.
I also gave everybody a card.
This one.
Wee.
Ooh,
All right, so
6 of
it's-
spades again. That's the 4th one
Yeah.
I've got. Holy crap.
Yeah, so as this happens, as you're going through the, yeah, like basically you just feel more, like probably more yourself than you felt in a long time.
Yeah, he's just, like I said, he's just singing, he's telling stories, people are laughing. If anybody from the group were to like walk in and see him right now, everybody would be like, "Yep, that's Papa Fred."
All right, Sarah, Kay, do you have anything you want to do before we get to lunch with everybody?
Yeah, I think I'm going to answer becoming okay with your shortened existence. So you said I have dreams and prophecy.
Yeah, part of what, remember, one of your things is you dream in prophecy and hear the whisper of others' hearts.
Fucked up nap. Fucked up nap. Fucked
So I
up nap.
think we're like we already we had a night and then we woke up the next morning to help rebuild everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I think about the dream I had the night before? So Pebble like fell asleep immediately as soon as like she got into bed. But her night was restless. It was she can't stop thinking about the heads of the Fang attacking, and the dream is so real. It's so vivid. It's not one of those dreams where you're kind of like lucid in it. It's just like, or you're like, it's all fadey and hazy. It's so real to the point that she wants to scream and she can't. And it's like she's caught in this war that she cannot win. She can't escape from Hedge.
Okay. And which one of your moves do you want to roll?
Hold up. Let me find this.
While Sarah's looking at that, Kay, did you have any ideas so far? Or
I think I'm gonna answer one of my muddles.
what you got?
Why are you like this?
I love that. That's such a wonderful dude. Why?
Why are you like this?
Literally, why? And I'm gonna answer this with brat, and in a way that the traditional definition of this world, like a unruly child.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zach was an unruly child in the way that like he didn't get attention, so he had to do something to get attention, but that manifested as an adult as I need to be different, or I sometimes just need to like stay in my corner, like be kind of like everybody else, but also I need to have some control over my life. So I think that's why he goes on like all these dates and why he like is a personal trainer, because that's something he can control.
Nice. All right. Yeah. And if you want to roll something too. So Sarah, did you figure out what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm doing delirium.
Oh, yeah. So cool. It's such to fuck your head up. Introspection, or if you have sickness.
I have a sickness, don't I?
I look at your issues.
My introspection is 2. My issues are something to deal with +1, or in over your head +1. I think I am definitely in over my head.
No, so it would be. There's one called sickness. You don't have that one yet, so you might. So roll your what did I say? Introspection. Delirium is introspection. And then let me know, Kay, if you know what you want to roll. All right. So Sarah, what was your introspection?
2.
2. Did you have anything in your river?
The cards, you mean?
Well, your river is where you can store some dice. I don't know if anybody has anything left over.
Oh, I have 5 and 5 in my river.
Oh, if you want to put 3 5s on a triple, you gain the benefit of success, but life is really messing with you hard. +1 to your sickness.
I think I'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to spend those 2, as you're kind of going through, it's like it's kind of hit you hard, that dream you had, and as you're sort of realizing now that sickness that's inside of you is starting to grow. I think one of your abilities might actually let you do something with that sort of sickness.
Yeah, I just put in issues. I put sickness +1.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. This. Okay.
And Kay, did you want to mark that in your journal
I marked in my journal piece knowing why I am the way I am, and I've rolled 666.
Okay, physical action doesn't matter. You got triples. You get the feeling that progress is important. It relates to what you're meant to be doing, even more than you thought. Gain a +1 to your calling, as all of that, maybe all of that's actually not a bad thing for you. Maybe you'll figure out. So, once your issues reach +3, you get an extra muddle that goes along with it, and there's certain times you get to roll one of your issues as opposed to one of your stats, especially as you're putting stuff into your adventure journal.
Oh, also, Michael, I'm going to be answering with the muddle. Becoming okay with your short existence. I put battle.
What does that mean to you?
It means I have to face off I meant it what I said. It's like we're going to fight this thing, and I feel like it's not going to be just a fight. It's not going to be like just an easy victory. It's like it's going to be a war.
This is what you have to do.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. All right, so everyone's had an eventful morning as you're helping people getting stuff put together, and you also get a couple more cards and letters if you don't have them. I don't think Nessa got theirs. Yeah, as you get to
No, I got mine. Mine are cleared.
yeah, that's why I said I think you got yours because
Oh, yeah.
everyone else had some on there. As you get to the lunch, the first thing, if all of you want to look at what is on the table right now in the middle, I'm going to add just a couple more just in case. So this is going to be about where you have to go to get help. You can tell me the name of the place. If you want to look at the ones that I put kind of in the middle there, what is the place you're going to get help for Raintown?
Hmm. What do you see, Sarah?
What?
I was gonna say, it's like I see sex. Is Sex Dungeon available? But no, it's not.
I don't have it finished, but I suppose this I'll refill my drink while y'all want to decide where it is you're going, or the question mark can be whatever you want it to be. And y'all can talk over what our place is. The question is, was is this place?
Large. Dead.
Games in the bunker. Sex dungeon? I picked the perfect time to show up.
Overshed.
I just saw the word large.
Yeah.
Large shed.
Large.
Don't worry, I got it.
I'm seeing an interesting one. But I'm not one of the
Large
players.
bed.
Is the question mark anything it can be?
Yep, question mark. Question mark is a wild card.
Large Ted.
Large dream.
I got dream, but we only have one A, so if we have to use the question mark for one of them.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
Large
I didn't see
dream.
it at first.
Yeah.
Large dream.
All right.
Hold up. I have an idea.
Okay.
Bear with me. Shared dream.
What?
Haired?
Shared dream.
Oh.
Shared
Shared
dream.
dream.
Is that what
I
you want
like
to go with?
that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
All right. All right. The shared dream. So as you're sort of having there, Fizz has got some stuff ready for you, gets out the food and such, and Renata is like, we need to get some help, and the best help we're going to find, I don't think it's going to be people or rats. There's other creatures, there's other things here in this world that can end up helping us.
I'm not gonna lie, some of the other things we've seen so far have seemed not great.
Many of them aren't, but the thing is, I mean, we slept on a giant skeleton in a place of battle, and then
We're attacked by ghosts.
and looks over at Fizz and goes, and I hate to admit this, but you saw Hedge the Fang in your world. Chances are he came here because of you. And I know, and then like looks over at Isha. I mean, he had your soul.
I still don't know how he got that.
He managed to take something from it. Hedge removes the parts that are of a person, the things that keep them separate from the world around them. Hedge destroys. Those are all the tales tell that while the cats and such may come, Hedge takes you away from memory, takes you away from the world itself. It's a dangerous thing. I believe if we go to the shared dream, we can bring some of the Ghost Kings here to help us.
Oh, more ghosts.
But not all, they're not cat ghosts. The Ghost Kings are powerful, and you, and like looks over at Nessa and goes, I saw what you turned into. The Ghost Kings themselves often become giant creatures. I think you might be connected with them somehow. I think this is something that we can, if we bring them here to protect this place, a lot will be done to make everyone here feel safer. If we bring just more soldiers, if we bring other people to help, we're not going to be nearly as safe as they feel they can.
Important question. Can I go to sleep as a large bird?
Yeah.
Do we think that would affect my ability to talk in a dream?
Do you have the ability to talk to anything, or is that Sarah?
I have the ability to talk to anything.
Anything can understand you, regardless.
Oh, wait,
Like,
so many people can understand me when I'm a big bird?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we wasted a coin. I could have been a bird this whole time, Sarah.
A gigantic bird.
Oh.
Goes,
I don't think that would have made the rats more
Yeah.
No.
comfortable.
Well, they wouldn't have been able to tell how bitchy my facial expression was because of my bird face now, wouldn't they?
I have a bird face. He just
All
goes,
right. Who wants to take a big nap together, gang?
no, that's it's not a place like that.
Oh.
It's here on the Far Roofs. It is a physical location.
I was about to say why the heck do you call it the shared dream, but there's plenty of places in the other world that have dumb names.
The thing is, we're going to have to travel the Silence Road. It's not always easy. And it's a place where people are sometimes lost, but if we stay together, we should be fine. We could go tonight, we can go tomorrow, we can wait for Ardium to waken up.
Oh.
Might as well go now. Ardium will catch up, or he'll be here when we get back.
Make sure you leave a note for him so he doesn't
maybe
get
we leave a
confused.
note for him.
We'll let him know where we're at. Fizz, we're going to the Silence Road, and Fizz just sort of looks and gives a little bit of a shudder. And Renata looks at all of you and goes, get anything you need. It's not too far for us to get the Silence Road, and from there, we can reach the shared dream.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Anybody do anything before you take off for the Silence Road?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
I'm gonna turn into a big bird and see who can climb onto my back. It's faster, right? It's got to be faster.
Do you want to do that and fly there?
Oh, I can fly. I imagined I had like 4 legs and like kind of walked all fucked up.
I figured if you're a big bird, I mean, it makes sense that you could fly. It's up to
I
you.
also
Hey.
thought you could fly.
Sure,
I
then
think
let's
you were the
fly.
only one who did not think you could fly.
Well, because I was imagining the darkest dungeon crow monster when I thought about myself.
Because I figured it would make sense if you became like, especially like crows. Crows are also often associated with death.
When I send you a picture of this crow monster, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I can see why you didn't think you could fly."
Are crows with death, or that's just ravens?
Raven. I don't know if crow.
I mean, a group of crows is called a murder, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Crows are associated with death because of their scavenger behavior, makes them appear around battlefields and corpses. Yes. The same reason why ravens are things of death. Things to know. Why do crows die? Mommy, why do crows die?
Why do crows die?
According to the AI over, I hate the AI overviews. I hate those. I hate those refrains up there. And there are crow funerals too.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They play.
You chose something associated with death. All right. Yeah. Do you transform and have people ride you there, or can you fly, or are you grounded?
I think I'm grounded with the amount of people. I don't think I can do 3 and rats.
Okay.
But I do think it's still faster.
Okay. But can you normally fly?
I'm gonna say yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Nessa transforms in this giant thing. When that happens, Renata just sort of looks at everybody, like, "Are we?"
Yeah, she does that. Get on.
Okay.
I think because I don't think Isha knows that you guys can understand her in bird form. She's like, I'm gonna shit talk all of you in bird.
Not saying anything to that. Just gonna let that one happen.
Just like, "Ah, rah, rah, rah." But you guys all completely understand.
All right. Yeah. Renata climbs up.
All right. I guess. Hi ho, Silver.
Yeah, I lower myself down farther to try to get Papa Fred so that he doesn't have to jump too high.
All right.
Hi ho, Silver. Let's go.
So
Yeah.
the nice thing is because you're all like literally like riding together, it's not gonna be hard to get lost as Renata is sort of like guiding you in certain ways where to go. As you start to head over the roofs, they kind of move, some of them like lower, higher. You end up on a path between parts of spires that sort of stick up out of the thing of the roofs. And as you go, a fog sort of starts to settle in, and suddenly there's almost an unnatural silence. As you're heading through, when you can see up above, the sky itself is clear and dark. There are some stars. The sun was up not that long ago, like it shouldn't be down yet, but you see no sun or moon. The roofs themselves here are all low with like slanting and sort of scallop tiles, an occasional chimney that seems to be puffing out fog pretty consistently instead of smoke. This is a place that is quiet, unnaturally so, open. There's a little bit of a taste to the air of melancholy, of bittersweetness.
Oh, I think. Does this count as passing through a dry and echoing place?
Yep.
Woohoo! I get a letter and a card.
Got those
and
for
up
you.
to. Okay, perfect.
And if
Another
anybody
daggum 6. Gotten so many 6s.
Well, if you have to do something, you got lots of. You can be like, boom, here's 5 of a kind. Yeah. Does anybody like being there and possibly losing yourself is a possibility? Does anybody want to go internally as you're traveling through here?
Yeah, sure, why not? I feel like I'm the one carrying all of you, and this place smells like Wellbutrin.
Mm-hmm. So as you're going through this like incredibly quiet place, you feel that the people they still feel muffled, sort of behind you. Like what? Which of the moods do you want to roll while you're heading through?
I mean,
And this will be in the afternoon. This will be the afternoon of day 3.
let's try losing ourselves.
All right. So as you are heading through, what starts going through your head? And then roll your physical action.
I mean, this place is kind of like, I mean, not exactly, but like kind of swamp of sadness, but light, right? Where it's just kind of like nothing. I think it's one of those like stuff you don't want your pilot thinking about, or it's just like none of this matters.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make a roll of physical action. I don't think you have complex.
Yeah, mine's not great. Although maybe being a bird helps.
Nope.
Well, double fives.
What is your
1,
physical
3,
action?
3, 5. 1, 3, 5, 5, 6.
What's your physical action?
2.
There is a point for everybody as you're heading through. The Nessa, as a giant bird, freezes up. What is so you get that stuff? You freeze up, or you're useless for a long time, or you go into obsessive spiral, building towards an overwrought or self-destructive action. If anyone else is present for the latter, or a fog of stress and awkward make it harder to process and respond to what they say. What is it that you end up doing?
I think to kind of get some like feeling back, I kind of like start going like just kind of I'm like at first I'm freezing and I just start drifting and then I kind of on purpose start kind of going like nosedive back up to just kind of
Renata
be
is like
like
is like grabbing hold. You see Renata's legs just go, whoosh, and all the rest of you. How are you doing when suddenly Isha just starts in this giant bird form, just starts like diving.
I think I grab onto her neck really, really hard, like, Isha, you gotta stop this.
Oh, everybody, hold on.
I think at this point, Papa Fred's having a delirium.
All right.
Just
and then
on top of it, I think as Isha is just bobbing up and down, Papa Fred, I think, falls off of Isha like completely and is just laying on his back. And there is just this vision he is seeing of young, in shape Papa Fred with a very bright sword and a couple of his friends fighting off some ghosts on this road. And he's just. The four of you hear him on your left, on your right. Move forward, faster, slower.
Like you're doing delirium. Sarah, are you doing bonding? It sounds like.
Yeah.
And then Kay, what are you? As Zach, as you see Papa Fred fall off. You see Pebbles start to try to communicate more with Nessa. You see Renata holding on for dear life. What do you do?
I think it's desperation. 1, 2, get to Papa Fred to make sure no one else falls off of Isha.
Mm-hmm. All right. Who wants to basically all three of you can kind of roll. We can then go through.
I got 2 2s, and I believe my delirium is introspection, which is a 4. So, got that.
All right. You experience the thing itself is slowed. So as you're going through, you said you find yourself fighting on the road itself.
Yeah.
So and based on, I'll describe it in lurid supernatural detail. It adds special effects to it, like a gothic writer or stylized movie. You may also brief break the process. So there's a moment where Zach, as you said, you're going after Papa Fred.
Yeah, it's like trying to reach my hand out, but also trying to make sure no one else falls off.
Yeah, as he sort of hits the ground, and you're sort of reaching out on some of the feathers for Isha. Papa Fred, there's a moment as you see Papa Fred like in his hand. There's almost a ghost of a sword, kind of appears, and then you can see it hit something, and just like almost a ghost of something. And he started falling back, and you can see people near him as he's going, just like these brief glimpses of others as they are sort of fighting next to him, as his delirium is sort of rising. Actually, what was your sickness? Steve?
My sickness is a +2.
Okay, that wouldn't matter. You just roll 2 2s, right?
Yep.
Wouldn't matter in that case. All right. So Kay or Sarah, what did you roll? How well did you do?
What's bonding roll with? What is it?
It's your communication, or I don't think you have searching. So it's your communication.
All right, 1 second.
Anytime you got to do a roll, you can just go ahead and roll because it's always the same roll. It's just what we're comparing it to.
My communication is 3, and I got 2 3s here. So that'd be 3 3s?
Well, no. So basically, remember, you're trying to roll ideally doubles. Doubles are more underneath, or triples are more above, or triples are more either below or above. You got a success. You got a glimpse into Isha's heart. You can ask them a question, and either they'll answer honestly, or their player has to signal out of character that before they speak that an honest answer is impossible at this time. If you wish, you can reverse this right, offering them a glimpse into your heart instead.
Um, I think hmm,
While you're thinking about it, what were
yeah.
you gonna roll, Kay?
I rolled desperation and I got quadruple fives.
Wow.
Damn, quads. Um,
Desperate.
Extraordinary luck,
Yeah.
skill, and survival reflexes in addition to the playing card. So you're gonna get a card for that. Also let me do this. Okay, if you'll also get you get a +1 to over your head, and then you can pull off an escape or victory that neither you or the GM would have previously thought possible.
Okay, you said over your head
+1.
Oh. I think what ends up happening is seeing Papa Fred like start to fall off, but also seeing like the sword and people around him.
Mm-hmm.
I think somehow I grab onto the sword and yank him back.
Yeah, so as you grab it, the sword becomes physical. Like you sort of grab it, and Papa Fred, you feel something kind of drag you up and back and back onto Isha. And then Sarah, what was yours again?
I think I'm gonna ask. Um, God, I honestly, I want to give Isha a glimpse into my heart.
So Isha, as you have, as you're being talked to by Pebble, what do you want to
Pebble,
know?
what's in your heart?
I think we're friends. I don't think you have many friends, but I think we're friends.
And that's what I see in your heart, or is that what you tell me?
No, I think it's what you see in my heart. Like I truly like. I think you have this feeling that like. Actually, no, I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask a question of Isha instead. Do you think anybody likes you? Is that why you act the way you do? Is that a yes?
Oh yeah. Isha does not think that there's like a single person that likes her except for maybe Mike?
Whose
But it
name you
does-
didn't remember.
I
It
keep
does
forgetting
sound
Mike
like you
exists.
do see that Penny does like you, does consider you friends.
Yeah, Pebble definitely like Pebble is your friend.
Well, that
Is it-
counts for something.
Nessa, is that the thing that brings you back?
Sure.
All right. So the quiet of the Silence Road feels less alone. There's a moment where the two of you, are you even aware of what's happening behind you? As you've got as you got Zach like on one of your feathers, just pulling Papa Fred by an invisible sword up, which literally had no substance until you grabbed it. You just felt that connection between you and Papa Fred, pulled him back up onto this sort of rampaging Isha rather. And Isha, is this the thing that brings you back? Is when you feel that connection with Pebble?
Yeah, I think also I'm like, did we lose someone?
Papa Fred fell.
Not really, I got him.
I'm
Good
back.
one. Good on, I know you can't understand me, but good on you, Zach.
We can understand you.
I was
Oh.
totally gonna let Isha not think that we
By the
could
way, the stuff you
understand.
said wasn't very nice.
You gotta be nicer to people.
I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't even the worst thing that I had ready to say.
I'm
I was just
not
gonna
an
let you keep
Alzheimer
going.
old man.
I said
really-
dementia.
Same thing.
Absolutely not.
Honestly, you were way meaner to Mike.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you
I'm
like
just
that
saying.
man as a person? As
I
someone
mean,
who's
why are
gone
you
on a
dating
lot
him?
of dates, I've liked a fair bit of the people I've been on dates with.
Fair
You've been
bit. You should like all of them.
They were first dates,
That's when you
Pebble.
find out.
That's when you find out.
Yeah, well, also I don't have time to date the 75 bachelors in town.
Okay, but the one man you're dating, who you've been with for a good amount of time, do you even like him?
No, but I also don't like 70 of the other men in town.
You don't have to date in the one town that we live in. I hope you know that.
There
I
are
mean, let's
other
be honest.
towns.
You drive to Niles. Or South Bend.
Listen,
Or Mishawaka. Or
Isha.
Kalamazoo.
Isha, Mike is a good guy. You shouldn't lead him on like that. Just
I hear
leave
this man
him.
actually very much likes you, and you barely tolerate him.
I would say tolerate mostly a little bit.
Look,
Not
I
barely.
understand. Look, I understand what it's like to be with somebody who you don't love. I do, but put the poor guy out of his misery.
Well, I mean, first of all, we ran off to a magic world, so
Okay,
I
time
mean,
works different here.
When
Who
we
yeah,
knows
it
get
how
back,
does.
long?
he won't even know we were gone.
You need to break up with him.
Please.
Jack,
Fine, I'll
how
break
did you
up with
get
my
me back up on
boyfriend.
Isha?
Hmm?
Zach, how did you get me back up here?
I don't really know. I looked back and you were falling off, but it looks like you had a sword in your hand and also like a crowd of people around you. And I kind of just blindly grabbed at the sword and it kind of became corporeal in my hand.
Look at his strong arms and beautiful core. He lifted you, probably.
Have
But
you, that's more of a compliment I fear you've given me than you've probably ever given Mike.
I told him I didn't hate him once.
Did you
Okay.
ever? Did you guys ever date?
No.
No,
Weird.
because I dated Mike. He was the first person I matched with on Tinder, and then we started dating immediately.
so Isha is probably the only woman in town that you haven't dated.
Probably the only woman and like
Wait,
Hey,
wait. Did you
there are
date
pe
Isha's mom?
there are people who are
Got it
married.
going on. So what I want is
I
to
will say
stay
this,
it
statistically
so
speaking,
long.
yes.
probably.
What do you mean? Probably you don't know?
Pebble, I didn't know I dated you.
Okay, that still hurts.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
trying
mean,
to
how
make it up to you.
many MILFs have you gotten into?
Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
Renata, are you okay?
Do you know what a MILF is, Renata?
This is like Renata just looks and goes,
Also,
no.
why are we leaving
But Zach
out?
knows what a myth is.
Why are we only giving love to the MILFs? I've dated a bunch of DILFs as well.
Well, because I don't have a DILF. I only have a MILF.
I'm so sorry.
Uh-huh.
It's
Anyway,
fine. I never knew my DILF.
How do you know he was a DILF?
I mean,
Mom thought so.
she's
Right?
got good taste.
Was he a dad when your mom met him? Do you have siblings?
I don't think so.
Then he can't be a DILF.
I mean, he made me.
He was just a. I don't want to say GILF because that has other connotations. A guy.
Well,
Just a
I never met
man.
my DILF, which means until I existed, he was not a dad. But once I existed, he became a dad, and I never met him. So, ipso facto, he became a DILF through the transitive properties of me being born.
Okay.
this conversation is way too out of... Renata, are you okay?
Also, I'm making those gestures as a bird.
I had a friend who's he put up a picture, and then his aunt just says, "Oh my God, you look just like your uncle when I married him." And my response was, "Did your aunt just say she kind of wants to bang you?" 'Cause that's what I heard.
Oh, man.
All right. As the mists clear, I think, and as you get towards the shared dream, you leave the Silence Road, and that sounds like it's a good time to end for the evening, probably.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Do check your Arcana, the letters and cards, and if we want to let everybody know where we can find all you wonderful folk.
Oh, yeah, I'm the Dragon X. You can find me on Beards and Barbarians every Friday, Ronin's Den every Saturday. You can find me here every Sunday and various other places as well. I'm all over the place. Sarah.
Oh, sorry. Hey, I'm Sarah. I'm Powerful Week 1 pretty much everywhere. Well, Powerful Week 1 on TikTok, Powerful Week everywhere else.
Hey, I'm Kay. You can find me at k.1224 just about everywhere.
Hey, I'm Nessa. You can find me everywhere under Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA. I'm looking for a lot of opinions about interior decorating right now, so throw your hat in the ring.
Is everybody?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yep.
I am Improv GM everywhere.